Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a story for you all that has been wrecking my brain for the longest while. What do you all think about selfish people? Like selfish people I'm referring to right now is like people who know they infected with the coronavirus and still hanging out in places that could very well affect other people. Not only hanging out, I'm talking about in bars, in places of worship as well. You all know you're not feeling well. Stay home. What is your problem? You know, it's only when it hit home, then it would start getting serious to people. So the persons who actually have COVID and out there, out and about like normal, you take your test, right? You take your test, you know you're COVID positive, you know you have to quarantine. But you're out there in bars, open up your mouth, talking wide, spitting on people while you're talking to, right? You're singing and you're praising and whatever, and you're spitting on people and talking, and you're coughing and you're sniffling and whatever. I'm annoyed by this because this happening right now. I've seen it with my own eyes. And then you're asking my family members to come and take you to the doctor. Don't you have people that you care about? Why would you want to expose other people? Not only I'm not batting for my own family here, but you're exposing the community. Why is this so difficult to understand? So you can't stay home 14 days? You're not feeling well. Protect yourself and protect other people. If you don't have nothing to live for, it have people who have things to live for or people to live for. That is very unfair and it shouldn't be like that. I think the government should crack down on people who are supposed to be quarantined. This getting worse and worse out here. It's like nobody seeing that. I know of people who were COVID positive and leaving their house. I know them. They know who they are. I mean, if you have an emergency, you have nobody to bring something for you. You more than likely don't have a choice. But the people who willfully leaving and going out, you know exactly who you are. It is not something good that you're doing. Please. It is important that you respect what is happening to you and the consequences of your actions. I don't understand how people can't see this. There's an actual situation that happened with an elderly person, somebody not too far from where we live here, right? The person is, I believe, is about 70 years old, a male who has underlying conditions, I believe high blood pressure and so on. The person was ill for maybe like a few days, having, you know, weakness and not short breath or anything like that. Not the main symptoms of COVID, but you know, the weakness and you're just feeling out of it or whatever, which could definitely be fatigue, you know. But you know, older folks, they just, I don't know what they thinking. And you're going out in places of worship, right, like normal, and then you ask your neighbor to take you to the doctor and infect your neighbor. What is that? And then saying that the good Lord will not allow me to get COVID. Really? Now, I'm not bashing any religious organizations or anything like that, right? Or what, nothing like that, right? The fact is, yes, God will protect you, but you have to be proactive as well. Your actions and in your mindset and whatever, you need to be proactive. You need to take the precautionary measures like everybody else. God wouldn't just keep you in a bubble and not allow you to get COVID, right? Or not allow you to infect anybody else. because you did infect other people, and their whole household now is infected with COVID, and they on their deathbed. Tell me what you think about that. You think God like that? You think that is fair to people? No, this is just a random situation I'm talking about here, but it is a message for the nation, because this not only happening in this area, it happening all over, and I've been hearing about it all over the place. And like I said before, yes, it hit home, so it become a serious thing now. No, everybody taking care of themselves. They're taking their precautionary measures. If you have to go out there to get things, or you know, if you have to, whatever you have to do, right? Just take your precautionary measures, please, because your actions have consequences. And think about it like this: even if you're not showing any symptoms, you could be asymptomatic. You still have to act as though you have it, and you don't want to infect other people. Think about your family, think about your children, think about your grandchildren, your neighbors that you care for, your relatives, whoever it is, your wife, your husband, your nenen, right? Whoever it is, you have to think about them as well. Act as though you actually have it. I would be home and still be wearing my mask at times when neighbors come over, but people not observing that protocol all the time, they're not, and that's the harsh reality. By the way, guys, despite my rant and whatever, I hope you all are staying safe. I'm trying to do my best as possible, and my family as well, but Vlogmas continues. Today's Vlogmas day 16. We're going at it strong, right? If you all have things to do it safely. Get home back safely. Wherever I go, I always wear my mask. I always have my sanitizer. I do not stay anywhere very long, and that's just the case. If you have to get your things, get it, come back home, right? Because it's getting real bad out there. I'm trying to keep it as minimal as possible of going anywhere, right? Thank you all so much for watching. This is my 2 cents today. Please bear with me. I really had something else planned for today, but when you get that call in the morning, and that situation just get into your brain from early in the morning, and you feel the need in your heart that you need to say something about it. Whoever is watching my video, it could be 10 people, it could be 50 people. If you all could just hear what I'm saying, if you know somebody who have COVID, or if you have COVID, protect yourself and protect your family and protect your neighbors and your community. That's all. That's all. All right? Thanks very much. Bye-bye. See you all tomorrow.